Cheers, I do buckaroos. How the heck are you? And Merry Christmas. So I've got myself an ounce and a half exactly. How do you know it's an ounce and a half exactly, Tom? Because that's what the damn glass says, okay? Yeah, that's my Jameson shot glass. That's actually a jigger glass, because it tells you right there, an ounce and a half to that line. You pour a perfect jigger, man. So I've got me an ounce and a half neat, but I also paired it with a beer here. It is Christmas, after all, and that's what we like to do here at the beer/whiskey whisperer pub. And put that glass up, or that beer bottle up there as I adjust that camera. Just there we go. Lucky bucket. This is my last lucky bucket. I picked this up, I don't know, somewhere between September 20th and 23rd when we were up in the Kansas City area. I really like this beer, though. It was a pre-Prohibition style lager combining 100% malted barley with the perfect amount of hops. So this pre-Prohibition style lager is the smoothest, most flavorful lager this side of the Mississippi. It's 4% even, very light. Lucky Bucket Brewing out of La Vista, Nebraska. So there we go. Which actually isn't that far out of Kansas City. Put a little more in there. How much good? It's a tiny bit left in the bottle. Wouldn't fit in the glass. Seemed a shame to let it go to waste. Anyway, it is a very malty lager. Kind of a slightly copper. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I probably had a little bit longer than I should have. I kind of forgot it was there, to be honest with you. It got pushed to the back of my fridge. I drank the others, but this one somehow got lost in the shuffle. I said, whoa, it's a perfect day to drink that one. Yeah, I mean, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day as I do this video. And it's damn near 70 degrees here in Ozarks, which is almost unheard of. So right now I've got a meatloaf smoking on the grill. I've got some tenderloin to cook later if we need anything. If not, I'll cook them tomorrow. Find a just slightly over 1 pound chunk at a local store. It's a great quality tenderloin. I thought I'd do some tenderloin medallions, cut them small. Anyway. It's a nice, easy drinking beer. I'm going to set that down. I do want to drink this particular style cold, though. Now, I know I've let this warm up, to be honest with you, with other bottles, and it doesn't go bad on you, but it doesn't feel cloying like, macro lagers will do. However, this style really is nice cold, especially when I have a day like today where a cold beer is refreshing. So here's my Elijah Craig. The nose is actually gorgeous. This is a relatively inexpensive whiskey. It was under 30. It's about, I think it was 28, 27.96 if I remember correctly. But the main but the other reason I picked it up, if I can pull that up again here, oh, I lost it there. All right. Lost my website. There we go. Oh, did that to me again. Just the finish is long, sweet, and slightly toasty, which the taste is smooth, warm, pleasantly woody, with accents of spice and nutmeg, smoke and nutmeg. The nose is delightfully complex, notes of vanilla, sweet fruit, and fresh mint. Yeah, it does actually do that. I don't know how much I'm getting the mint, to be honest with you, but I suppose it's there. I get a lot of herbal notes. Well, why not mint? But yes, a lot of vanilla, very sweet, like a honey vanilla, like a very sweet cream honey vanilla kind of thing going on there. Sweet fruit, yeah, why the hell not? Color burnished copper. Anyway, I'm gonna set that down. We're just gonna yeah, it was 28 bucks, and it came with this glass, but not only the glass, because a lot of sets come with glasses, that's not that big a deal, but it came with a glow mold, man. That was the selling point for me. I figure, with the glass and the glow mold, that really brings the price of whiskey down to about 20 bucks. Anyway, I have a glow mold already, but it's nice to have a couple of them. I've been using more of those big square cubes, but now lately I've been kind of switching back to those glow molds a little bit. Kind of depends on what whiskey, to be honest. I do like the square cubes though. Mm. It is nice. It is a rather sweet whiskey, and it kind of surprised me. It is sweeter than I thought. They mentioned spice and the nutmeg specifically. You do feel some nutmeg, but I also feel like I'm getting some cinnamon, some allspice. I also feel like there's some clove in there as well. The vanilla is great big, not only just on the nose but on the flavor. Again, it's a very sweet vanilla to me. Toffee, you're gonna feel some toffee notes. Sweet fruit, yeah, it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but I feel feels like I'm getting some sweet apple-like notes in there. It's kind of a combination of different things going on. You might even feel some stone fruit in there. I'm going to say apricot and nectarine more so than peach or even plum. And typically in a bourbon, I feel if it gets the fruity, you feel more plum. But I feel like here it's more of an apricot and nectarine thing going on. Let me set that down. Let me show you another Christmas present. My grandson Ben gave me this for Christmas. So let me tell you what my Christmas presents were this year. Well, from the family, I got a nice pair of pajamas that I've been wearing quite frequently, and a bottle opener. And then for my office Christmas parties, the two office Christmas parties we had, I got a very nice decanter that came with 6 glasses and a set of whiskey stones that came with 2 glasses. It seems like people know me. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I am a man of limited interest, though. So everybody hit what I wanted this year, man. A nice, pleasant, slightly malty lager. Lager's kind of got a bad name of craft beer for a while, and now they're kind of making a comeback because, quite frankly, they're not necessarily hard to brew. Lagers, pilsners, not necessarily hard, but you can't make a mistake. And you know, you got all these crazy craft beers going on: peanut butter, asparagus, marshmallow. Yeah. You know, that uses the yeast cultivated from the hair of an Aboriginal elder. Everything has to be so nuts in craft beer, and I think it gets forgotten that craft beer started as just being beer. Brewers just started making beer again. That's how it happened. The late '70s with you know Jack McAuliffe and New Albion, and then Fritz Maytag and Anchor Steam. It was just about making beer right again. It wasn't about these crazy out of the box styles. It was beer that actually tasted like beer, and it seems like craft beer has gone that other direction. They're making beer that doesn't taste like beer anymore, and that seems to be what's popular with the masses. I'm a fan of beers like this, beer that actually tastes like beer made like it was supposed to be made, and not that macro crap that these the king of beers wants to sell you. So there, and then this 6 pack was relatively inexpensive too. I mean, I think I paid about $8 a 6 pack, which was not any more than some macros out there. So there you go. I mean, certainly not a 30 pack price, but it's better than a top tier macro, and it's a much better, higher quality beer. That's not opinion, folks. People, well, that's your opinion, Tom. No, it's not my opinion. That's a damn fact. That's a fact, Jack. Anyway, Merry Christmas to y'all. I hope you're having a good time. Uh, it just worked out that Christmas Day. It's just going to be the wife and I, which I'm not complaining about. Actually, I'm kind of happy because it's nice to relax. Holidays are kind of tough for us, but it helps if we kind of keep our mind off of things. And my wife's in the kitchen right now. She wanted to try her hand at making some rolls. My wife's an incredible baker. It's not like she's never made rolls before, but she wanted to do something a little different. So she's in there doing something, keeping her busy while I'm out here smoking a meatloaf and talking to you. The hardest part about smoking a meatloaf is keeping it lit. Anyway, getting the papers that'll fit around it. Anyway, Thought I'd use that joke before somebody piped it in at some point. Anyway, I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and nice nose on this. I'm also Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy, and Merry Christmas to you.